Okay, well, let me move on to the second piece. So, are men entitled to be upset after spending money on a woman and flying her out to different locations and she refuses to have sex, or is this just an assumed transaction?
Honey boo boo child. They don't want my opinion on this. They don't want my opinion.
I want to hear it.
But y'all know the reason why I chose this was because I don't know if y'all seen it, but there was a clip that was on Instagram that this girl was sitting on a hotel bed and the dude was recording her and he was.
I seen that.
And he took her right back to the airport. That one.
Yeah. And maybe
he said he spent like $5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, that's it. It's like, but maybe
you spent $5 on.
Right, I gotta find that video. So maybe we might be able to like clip it in here because I want them to see what we're talking about. But that made me want to bring this up because I've actually kind of heard of that and seen that a lot with like a lot of these dudes. And I'm just like, so is this an assumed transaction? You fly me out, we spend some time together, and I'm just obligated to give you the cootie cat? Like, somebody help me out.
I won't say it's obligated. I feel like if they are talking to the point where now y'all like, okay, I want to see, okay, well, I'm gonna fly you out. And I'm pretty sure they've had these sexual conversations before. You know you gonna bust it open when you see him, like, or you know that was what, I'm gonna say you have to do, or technically you were going to do it. Now, whether you decide to do it at last minute or not, I don't know, that's a different story. But I feel like women know when they're getting, you know.
Right. Too far in.
Yeah, and then it's like, you wasting his time for what though? That's honestly how I feel.
Time. Okay, yeah, I hear what Kayla got to say before I say what I got to say.
I feel like wasting time.
I just blessed your time. What you talking about? You got to be in my presence.
We about to get you. We about to get you, old Lulu. What you say, baby? Don't waste his time.
You wasted his time.
If that's all that he's looking for, of course you're wasting his time.
Yeah.
But if that's all you're looking for, then don't fly me out.
But that's what I'm saying. It's based on the conversation they had before that. So they know if you're getting to that point where, okay, so I want to see, I'm going to fly you out. Girl, you know you're going to end up probably having to give it to
It depends,
him.
though. Because people that, people that are flying you out, I would assume they have a certain financial status. And that's the reason that people that don't have that financial status be trying to do this fly out thing and getting upset. That's the problem. Is that your money is not long like that. So you offended when you
wasted it.
When you spend some money to fly somebody out because you don't usually spend money like that.
Yeah.
Which means you shouldn't be doing this anyway. You really shouldn't.
So you mad at him.
But
you really shouldn't even be doing this.
What if they are in the status of I got the bread, no matter no matter how much they got.
Well, like I said,
they still
Okay, so I've been in multiple long distance.
I guess I'm the next Abigail.
I've been in multiple Oh Lord. I've been in multiple long distance relationships.
Okay.
And we saw each other within less than 30 days of like meeting each other, knowing each other, whatever, from a distance.
Yeah.
And so that person just really wanted to see me. So I went to see them.
But did you smash?
No, I didn't.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
But are you sure?
Like, am I sure?
Are you sure?
I'm sure. He didn't even stay with me.
There's something wrong with it.
He didn't even stay with me. He went to his house and I stayed on the
But
hotel.
would you have
what he wanted?
I dated him for like a year and a half after that.
But would you have like the first time y'all saw each other? Would you have?
I wanted to too, but I couldn't.
Well, that's
because I had to let it be known what I was here for, and I wasn't.
But
here for
you
that.
would.
I wouldn't be there if I didn't like him. I didn't want to.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. So if you get into that point of having that conversation,
if you want to have a relationship with him,
him,
then you cannot do that soon.
Okay.
Man, we're too grown for that. I'm gonna fuck
We're
you.
not too grown for that.
I think it depends
We're definitely not too grown for that.
who the guy is, because
for sure.
It depends on, because you could usually fill out who you talking to.
That's what I'm saying. If you get into that point and y'all talking already, and you know this is what's probably gonna happen, you're still gonna want to smash, or y'all gonna have sex anyway.
Yeah, but sometimes you can change your mind, because there is someone that.
Well, you better change your mind before you book that flight, because you're wasting time and money.
But I don't. Sometimes you don't know until you're with them, because there's
regardless.
somebody that I was talking to. They lived in Orlando. They came down to see me, and like in person, it just wasn't. It wasn't what I thought.
It wasn't the DMs, baby.
Right. Like on the phone, we talked like I don't know, when we got in person and like seeing him out, and I wasn't.
It just wasn't like,
it didn't work. So I just was kind of like, nah, I just ended up not talking to him, but I wouldn't have known that had I not been in his space. So sometimes you can think you like somebody, especially if it's a short time. You only been talking to them for less than less than 30 days, like it's only been a couple weeks or whatever, you really don't know until you get in their presence, like who they are and like about them. So I just don't feel like you should be obligated. Now, if you've been dating them for months on end, that is different. But I haven't been in that situation. I would just say all the situations, it was really fast. And so there wasn't an expectation to, like, I only known you for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I only known you for 3 weeks. There wasn't the expectation, and they weren't offended.
So you want to know, so I do see what your crazy ass saying. I see what you're saying. But this is how I feel about it. I feel like, so these women know, you know, you talking to this guy, y'all texting, FaceTime, or whatever y'all doing, messaging back and forth. Y'all filling each other out. Over a certain time period, that woman knows. You know what he's going to eventually want, which is sex. But my thing is this. Because, like, let's just be smart. We know that that's what men want anyway. Like, it is what it is. So if you are, you know this guy, he's flying you out, and I think it needs to be said before you get your ass on that flight, because sometimes it can get really dangerous. Because let's just say, like, how that video was floating around. Like, the way he sounded, like, he could have punched her in the damn face. Like, because you really don't know that person like that. And some people are crazy. Yeah. So before you get your ass on that flight, you need to make it known, like, yo, because women know. I think we know. We know most of the time.
But if you've agreed to go there and be in a room with him,
okay, you know what's gonna happen.
All my situations, I've always had my own room,
right?
And they're not staying in here. And they know before I get there that they're not staying in my room.
That's why that conversation.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't even that direct, but I was just like, I need my own space, and you need to sleep somewhere else.
No, you are right about that. That
so
is a good point.
There should be no expectation that I'm sleeping with you under that term. But if you go, y'all get in a king size bed together, y'all in a room together, y'all in there getting. Like, what? What?
Now you playing.
Right,
I feel
now
like
you
now
playing.
you playing.
Now you playing.
You know the purpose of you getting.
Exactly. Yeah, that's totally different versus I'm coming for a trip to visit someone that I don't know in my own room, and like you would in.
But I'm about to give him relationship treatment. So you right, and the women they need to be careful though, because you know, I get it. Flying out, that shit may seem fun for the gram, for social media, but at the end of the day, your safety really do, because I'm telling you, y'all don't really be knowing these men like that. When they snap,
and
they
trafficking
snap.
So they trafficking like crazy.
Yeah.
And you made a good point.
You need to make sure you know their real information.
Yeah, and you made a good point. Like, if you the type of girl, and okay, yeah, you enjoying the flights and the free food and the gifts, and you know you're not sleeping, like, request to have your own room, or you get your own room, and you make it known before you get on the plane, like yo, like, I do want to see you, I do want to hang out, but I want my own room.
Yeah, and I think it would be appropriate.
And whatever he respond to that, he gonna let you know, like, well, then you don't need to bring your ass.
Right. And if he don't want you to come, good. You done dodged you a bullet in a potentially crazy situation.
Exactly.
But if he still wants to see you and he still's like, you know, wants that, then I do think that, I mean, like I said, maybe he really do want to date you.
Yeah. Because I know I be seeing that. I done seen a bunch of girls get recorded on social media, just sitting on hotel beds or on the balcony, and they're like, oh, I did this, I flew you out, you owe me this. And I'm just like, how the hell are
I got an experience on that now that I think about it.
Oh,
really?
Lord.
Yeah, so when I was working at the club, this guy had a thing for me, and I mean, he was cute or whatever, like, I had no issues with him. But, you know, he was like, oh, I'm finna go to Miami for a friend's birthday party. Just come with me. And I was like, I will. But mind you, like, I had money, but I wasn't trying to, like, I didn't want to spend my money, and I had my own shit. He didn't know I had my own shit.
He told you to go with him.
Right. So, you know, and the weekend was great. And I personally thought I was going to have, well, I don't care if it was the same room, but I thought I was going to have, like, my own bed. But I did not.
Not you thought you was going to be 2 beds in there. Okay.
But mind you, we wasn't even talking like that. So to me, again, still, I'm like, okay, well, we're going to Miami. It's whatever. He said, I'm paying for everything. I was like, all right. But I didn't have that. I
just want to let you know there was 2 red flags already.
Y'all didn't discuss the sleep situation.
Right,
That's
okay.
You need to discuss the sleep. Ladies, discuss
the sleep.
And you don't even have to, you bring it up. You bring it up. Bring it up.
I wasn't thinking about it.
What are the accommodations?
Right. 2, is it a double bed?
What else happened? Because I gotta know. Like, what else happened?
Okay. No, but you know, and it was 1 bed, and I was like, okay, well, I didn't, like I said, I wasn't talking to him, nothing like that. We never had sex, no interaction like that. But over time, he was, again, treating me to all this shit while I'm in Miami, shopping, restaurants, all this stuff, right? And then, but I didn't have that intention of having sex with him. I just really didn't want to. You know, he wasn't attractive or nothing. I just didn't want to do it.
You just thought you was one bad little mama to get all this free shit, you know?
I wouldn't say all that, but you know, we was cool. We was like cool when it came to the club or whatever. But I guess he wanted to be more or try to get involved more, and I wasn't on that. He got upset, tried to kick me out of the hotel room. I was like, fuck it, I will leave. And then he's like blowing my phone. I'm like, where you going? Da, 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 da. Like, come back. I'm like, nigga, you just told me you finna cancel my flight and all this and that and the third. And then he's like, you know, I'm sorry, you know, I did want us, you know, us to be more this and that. I'm like, well, it's not the way to go about it. Like, and I'm not the type of person, you don't gotta buy all this stuff for me to fuck with you. Like, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. But it was just weird how, like, pretty much I knew, like, at that point, he kind of wanted more or to get something sexual out of it when that wasn't my mindset in the first place. But I just felt like it was kind of weird.
Just not good communicators. No. Because taking a girl to Miami.
But maybe I should have known. He's like, I'll pay for everything. I'll take you to Miami. So I should have known right then and there.
He doesn't know how to communicate with you instead of sitting down on the date and be like, you know, over the time that I've come in the bar, I really admired you. And, you know, start talking to you about what he likes about you.
Right.
And about the relationship he would like to have with you. Versus like, here, I'm making my affections known by buying stuff versus just opening your mouth.
Right, and telling me the reasons behind it.
About why you like me, why you want to be with me, what you want for our future, like what do you see here, what are you doing here, like
what is your reason?
You gotta be careful with men like that because obviously he was afraid of the no in the beginning. So what he thought he can butter you up with a few material things and paying for this and that because he thought that you will have a change of heart or a change of sexual drive when y'all got to the hotel.
I don't know, but because he was still sweet about it though. He wasn't like,
oh baby, I mean, he had his asshole
moment.
Yeah, but I was like,
after all of it was over and done with, I was like, you know, we were still cool, but we just dated our friendship or whatever. Like, that was weird.
Yeah, I would too.
The whole trip was just weird.
He's not a mature man that knows how to communicate.
How old was he?
And that's
30 something.
Oh,
like 32. Nah. I was like 25 at the time. He was like 32.
Yeah, so that's why he did the way he did it.
I was like, dang.
Maybe he think, she's young. Like if I impress her, I'll be able to bag her by impressing.
But you know, it's like that anyway, especially, you know, me dancing. You know, everybody thinks all strippers are the same and this and that. And I'm like, well, I got really nice morals and values and stuff.
Yeah, speaking of...
It's just easy money, you know.
Yeah.
But don't come for me. But
I heard that.
I mean, I was just like, y'all, they treat everybody like we're the same in a certain bracket. And it's like, no, I'm not like that. Like, granted, is this like a certain profession that I wanted to do? No, but... No, you don't gotta treat me like I'm just a piece of meat. Like, you think I'm a stripper, I'm just gonna bust it open.
Well, that's just what they're used to, living in Miami. Shoot, if that's the expectation, that's the expectation. So somebody that's different, they're gonna be like,
it is. Like
she a stripper? Oh, I'm gonna pay you. So let me pay you $3 bands.
Because they all want like the bag, like that. They want the bag so bad. It's the girls in Miami are wild. It's wild out there.
I believe.
No, it is. Look, Georgia ain't no better. Okay.
Nah, you right. Because I know when I went out with my friends and we went to one of the strip clubs in Atlanta, and it's like I'm a very fun and I'm a bubbly girl, so I guess like remember how I told you how like the waitress, I guess she like took it the wrong way, and then she just started giving us a bunch of free stuff in the section. I'm like, you know, and I asked her, and because I look at shit like that, I ain't trying to get shot up, stolen, kidnapped, whatever. So when she did that, I pulled her to the side and I was like, I'm married. And she was just like, oh, you are? I didn't know. And so you might want to stop this shit. Like, she was like, I had no idea. I just think you're so beautiful. I was like, thank you. And she was just like, well, do you guys want anything? And I was like, nah. I don't want to, like, you done enough. But I definitely had to be like, because I know that shit can get crazy. Yeah, so I had to, baby, you ain't got to do that for me. I'm married, but thank you. But it's crazy. Like, it gets like that.
Yeah, people like doing stuff for with expectations. Yeah. Definitely don't go well with it. Because you would be quite disappointed. You'd be quite disappointed. There have been so many people that have been so disappointed.
I can just picture it. I can picture this
for
shit.
years. I don't know. They keep coming back for more. I don't know why.
I can picture it.
They keep coming back to spend my money.
And her face will be just like that. Like that. Serious.
You're disappointed.
Just like that. Like,
oh well.
You thought I was.
I understand, beloved. I understand. But
it is what it is.
And I appreciate your generosity.
That is too funny. Oh my God. Nah, but these women, y'all seriously better stop doing that. These men flying y'all out,
Yeah, you got
gonna get dangerous.
Yeah, definitely. It could definitely get dangerous.
Say what y'all want up front.
And definitely never stay at a guy's house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
Make sure people have your location.
If he can't fly you out and get you a room comfortably, he don't need to be doing stuff like that. He need to fly himself into your city to see you. And you link up with him somewhere in the city when you ready. And then let him go back to his room or whatever he want to do.
What if he's I can't say
because that's happened multiple times. Like that has happened more than getting flown out. People
I'll be a sucker.
Right, fly to you. Yes.
Siri, ain't nobody talking to you.
Suri want to be in a part
she
of the conversation.
She want to be flown out. Okay.
She want to get flown out.
She do.
Oh, yeah, but yeah, let him come to your city. Let him come to your city and get his own room.
Let's be real, because I'll be upset if I spent money to fly a nigga out and he don't come and give me no dick. Oh,
wait though, like
that's never even crossed my mind.
But you see how it's the opposite when you switch roles?
Never even
like,
crossed
dang,
my mind.
If I really did spend 3 bands to fly a nigga out here and he give me no dick, I'll be mad too.
So let me ask you this though, like, but don't that gotta be like said, like,
yeah?
But you know what's crazy though? I feel like guys automatically know they're like, oh, I'm finna. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all have that intention already, it's like guys are like, oh, I'm fucking anyway. When I see her, I'm gonna fuck.
Well,
but females get they get their little flight and they be like, oh, I want him to buy me all this stuff first, and then I think about giving him some.
I don't like that. I don't like that if you made it known to him that that's what you down to do.
Yeah.
And then that time you're creating more like
now you all
things that he has
to
do to get it. It's like giving.
Yeah, it's giving you gonna.
That's what I'm saying. You wasting his time.
Giving professional,
baby. You gonna be on a poster in Walmart saying you missed professional.
It's giving that she is a professional because that is like a different kind of behavior that I just don't get. Because it's like we're young, we're still very young, and you know when you feeling somebody, you know when you like somebody. All with Ian, we had a couple drinks. Like, stop trying to act like you don't want him because you do.
You do.
You know you want him. The question is what do you want out of it? Because that's our leverage. So you need to figure out what you want in the situation before you even go out there.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying. See,
I just want these women to be like careful because even though I was laughing at that video of him recording her because he was mad,
he was stupid.
He was mad.
I would be mad.
But I was kind of worried. That
5 bands. If she wasn't gonna give it to you off of a flight, some food, a nice dinner, she wasn't gonna give it to you
anyway.
That's what I'm saying. After that first night, if it's not on go,
gotta be careful because I kind of was really scared for her. She was just sitting. I'm like, you really don't even know him like that.
Yeah, he could
be a serial he could just pull out and just light your ass up.
That's why it's always important to have your own money in case something like that happens. If a dude want to cancel your flight, he don't want to give you a ride back. All right, nigga, I will Uber.
You need to be able to take care of yourself in that city.
Yeah. I got my own flight, my little one-way back.
Get you a room, get you a flight to Uber to the hotel, everything, just in case, because you never know.
Hey,
never know.
But a lot of the times, these guys, some of them really don't be having a lot of money like they claim they have.
They don't.
So, and a lot of the time, these females, they're like, oh, he gonna do this, he can do that. And they look at that as like a green flag, like a green light, like, oh, this is good. But that's really, you just really need to be careful because just because he could fly you out and he could buy you a couple steaks and shit, like, that really don't mean he's that guy that has
don't
all
mean he
this
got no money.
Yeah, it don't mean that because most of the time they be
got it right
scamming,
now.
girl. And then you gonna be on the other side of the window talk about some hello, pick up. Like,
girl, that's his rent money.
Like,
that's his rent money. Stop playing with
him. And that's why he was mad about that $5,000
because that was his rent money. And his car note and his insurance.
Yeah.
So he was mad because
and groceries.
He felt like, you know what? She would have been worth it. She would have been worth it, right? I don't know how. That's dumb. Yeah. But she would have been worth it. Because if he had the money like that, he wouldn't be upset about the money. He would be more upset about
you wasted his time, right?
He would just be like, "Well, why you come out here and we did all this? And
y'all wasting their time."
He wouldn't care about the money because he spent money like that anyway. Just the people he's around, the stuff that he does.
That's what he spent on a daily.
This guy saved up this money to fly you out here
so he could be the man
to be with you, and you didn't have any. You know, but then again, she could have.
No, you didn't give him blue balls.
If she wasn't feeling him like that, she shouldn't have accepted other things when she got there. Like after the dinner, if she knew, like, she felt like, okay, we've been talking on Instagram, but this isn't the same. I don't know if I like him like that. Then, cut it short. Like, be like, I had a great dinner last night, but I think it's best that I fly out tomorrow.
But that goes back to what you said.
And go home because you don't like him like that.
Right, but if y'all have never met in person, that's why you need to request a separate room.
Yes.
Because y'all never met. Y'all just going off of FaceTime
now, if y'all decide to be cool after that, then y'all can go to one person room.
Usually it goes down
exactly.
The next time.
And maybe that's what happened with that girl sitting on that bed looking crazy, looking at her phone while he yelled about that $5,000 that he clearly should never spent because like you said, the way he was mad about that money, he probably don't got that kind of money every day. So he was really hurt about that $5,000.
His pockets was hurt.
Right. And maybe she was feeling him at first and she seen him and it wasn't all what it's cracked up to be. Which is why if you choose to fly out and you take that risk, you should request your own room. So that is definitely a good thing that you said,
and they
Kayla,
should put it in your name. And the flight should go under your frequent flyer number.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. Because you never know.
And the room should be in your name and you should have all the confirmations.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like, letting someone have control like that when you're traveling, that's wild to me. Especially if you're traveling to a city where you don't have
then y'all be left stranded.
I often travel to cities where I knew people and like I dated someone I lived in DC. I lived in DC for 6 years. So I know tons of people there. Yeah. So I never would worry like that first time, even if it didn't work out. I could literally call my friend. My friend would come pick me up and I would go stay at his house or stay, all the way out in Maryland, my homegirl's house, but wherever. I would have somewhere to go and I would be fine. But like you go into a city where you don't know nobody.
That's tough.
Get your own room. Make sure it's in your name.
And then be stuck at the airport trying to get go fund
bread when you
go. Yeah. So basically, like, just women, you got to put yourself in better situations. If you're gonna take risks like that, you need to be safe about it. You need to be smart about it. Don't be so gun ho on. Oh well, he bought me a bag. He flying me out.
Yeah, this point, that nigga fly to you.
Sometimes it really don't even It really don't be what you think it be.
That's giving low vibrations because in reality, like I don't want stuff. I want money.
Yeah, with the big.
I want money. Like I don't want stuff. I want money, and I take stocks, bonds, NFTs.
Know that's right. Okay.
And crypto. I take all that. You feel me? But I don't really want like bags and shoes and stuff like that. Like I have a lot of that stuff, so I really am not interested in that. Yeah. I want like long-term wealth. So give me something that I can
buy me
like,
a property I could do something with.
I have a friend whose boyfriend bought her a building.
That's what's up.
Because she was like a manager. She ran a hospital. And her
so her dream
was to have her own senior care center. And he bought her a building.
Now that's a gift right there, goddamn.
An investment. Somebody worth investing into.
Yes. So if he's willing to invest or some tires. You need tires on your car. You need 4 new tires. You don't need no bag, girl. You don't need a bag.
You don't.
4 new tires. Yeah. You need to get that TV up off the floor and put it on the wall. You know what I'm saying? You need other things. You really do.
Put a box spring under that mattress.
You need a root canal. You know you need $1,000 root canal. You do. You need other shit, and you not prioritizing the right shit. If you're gonna get something out of somebody, why would you get a bag? Like, especially if you have a few already.
A bag, a $25 bag.
Especially if you have 1 or 2, you good. Like you need that root canal. That's what you need.
And you know you wear glasses and your ass squinting. Like tell him to go take you to get an eye thing.
And eye exam and new glasses.
So you won't be looking like this.
Ray-Bans or some nice ones. Because them not even cute.
Right.
I can't.
Ain't that the truth? Girl, tell them to pay your rent up for the next 6 months.
Right. That is a great gift.
Pay that car insurance. Pay the insurance.
Shit, pay for them to get their permit. Half of these bitches don't even drive.
What? How does that work?
A lot of these bitches don't even drive.
Let me help you get
your permit, your license.
If you live in New York, I get that. I get that. Because my friend
I know people who don't drive
New York
at all.
didn't even get her license until 3 years after. Even the first 3 years she lived in LA, she didn't have a license. She just got a license, I think, like 2 or 3 years ago.
I know some people I know some people here.
Because she's from New York. She just never drove anywhere.
She never drove. I know me, honey. If I'm leaving, I'm getting the hell up out of there. So I need to have options. I need to know how to drive. I need to know how to Lyft, Uber, you name it.
I gotta go.
Absolutely.
But you know the other part of it is so when I was like looking at the video and I was just reading different people's like arguments and stuff, I seen that some people, obviously women, she doesn't have to give her body up. It's not obligated. Okay.
Yes,
okay,
you do.
They
had a king size bed in there.
But it's like okay.
So you plan to get in the bed.
Right. So it's like, okay, so we know that she's not obligated, but why would you put yourself in that position? Like you put yourself in a dangerous position. So don't be all that feminist shit. Talk about stuff. It's my body, my right. Honey, you about to get...
You know he wanted to break your back 2 weeks ago when he booked these goddamn trips.
So just because, like, and I think a lot of women, they kind of misread a lot of that because it's like, oh, I can do what I want, da-da-da, and nobody can't touch me, can't nobody say shit to me, this, that, and the third. But honey, you really put yourself in an intimate situation.
Yeah.
And when it was just y'all two in a room, who was saving you?
Every reaction got a reaction.
Who was saving you? It's literally
none of us can help you. None of us can help you.
Every action got a consequence. You better figure it out.
All this, my body, my choice. Don't put your body in no situation like that because he easily could have took that shit. So you better chill.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And I don't think that's what they were thinking about. I get it. Your body, your choice, whatever. You're not obligated to have sex, but don't put yourself in them positions.
What I didn't like about the video though is that she was high maintenance about all of it. You know what I mean? He was like, she said she don't fly Spirit, blah, blah, blah. She got to fly Delta Comfort. And I'm like, she could have flew on Southwest. Like, what's going on? Yeah. That you need to fly Delta Comfort.
Like, why Delta?
Why can't you fly Southwest or JetBlue?
Yeah, something,
you know what I mean? Like, something moderately affordable. You wanted an expensive-ass flight. And then when you got there, you wanted all this expensive-ass shit. So you created, like, I feel like you created the situation worse.
Yeah.
Like, if you was
adding more
super
fuel to the fire.
affordable, and then, like, we went to eat at Red Lobster, you know, Papa Do's, we went to eat some regular place. Yeah. You feel me? And like we was very regular about it, but you wanted to be extra $5,000 having him spend outrageous money and then think, oh, it should be fine. Like
she did that.
And we in the bed together.
Exactly.
Oh, it should be fine.
She was looking hella comfortable in that video of y'all.
She was.
Because she did it
They've
before.
been in the room changing. She been in there changing. She got her suitcase open with her panties and shit. Like
she was comfortable.
You are in an intimate environment with this man. So they should have had this conversation already.
I feel like
she should have had it with him, and
I feel like she did. I feel like they did to an extent.
Hell no.
I feel like
the way he was being about his expenses.
Ain't no way a dude is truly gonna fly you out and not expect nothing. And I'm not saying that's how it should be.
He did expect it.
He definitely expected
it. But I'm saying, but she should have known that too. Like if a nigga is flying you out, exactly that's what I'm saying. So it's like she need to take accountability for that. Like you knew what was going on.
What was her reason in the video? Did she give a reason? Did she say like you don't look the same as in the
I don't think she even said the reason.
Or like
she didn't even
what was her reason for
saying she was just kicked back on that bed. It looked like she was on her phone, right? Or something like that. She was just chilling. Like
I don't even know if I heard the reason.
I think she did this before. Because the way she was in that video, she was
too comfortable with it. She did it before.
Yeah, she definitely did it before.
I'm not saying no woman should.
The fact that she let him record her though, that was wild. I would have been like, you know,
if I was her, but you know what? If you think about it, she really ain't had no. Yeah, she should have been packing during it
and been like, if you gonna be
really
like
ain't
that,
had no choice.
It's no problem. I'll leave.
Exactly.
But she was just sitting there like,
just let him talk.
And he was hella
and let him record her.
Yeah, because she was just sitting there like, oh,
because she knew she was wrong.
She had no qualms about that too.
Another one of these.
But at least give him a reason. Like she was just making excuses versus like at least trying to plead out a reason. Like, hey, listen, I want to wait till we get in a relationship. Or, hey, listen, you know, I'm not meeting you. I'm not attracted to you the same. Or like something. Give him something. You just saying like, my body, my choice, and I just don't want to do that. Like, well, what is this?
What is it? Yeah, you put your
right. It's totally different. Like, I like you. I want you. I want to be with you, but I want something serious. So I want us to take this first time slow or whatever. Like, you was just like,
entitled.
Just sitting there and
entitled.
Getting like just saying what you wanted and all this other stuff. So I'm like, ugh. But I would say for the men perspective, even though I really can't speak, because I try not to speak too much on the men perspective because I'm not a man and I do not fucking desire to ever fucking be one.
Yeah, you know,
I love my life as a woman.
You know, a lot of our female followers don't even like you, so you need to be careful.
Yeah, they know, but they'll be okay, honey. Because guess what?
Even
if you don't like me, I'm gonna still support you. That's the crazy part.
Okay.
I like to see the ladies win, honey. But anyway, I just want that to be known because that's very true about me, honey. But anyway. From, you know, me trying to look at it from like the man perspective, like if I was another dude and I seen another dude do that, I'll probably be like, bro, like, you know, you kind of look dumb as hell for one.
Yeah, he was very.
And it's just like, you know, a lot of the times I think some men look at other men flying out women like that. I think some men kind of look at it as like a little chump move, like some.
Drake do it all the time. I'm just kidding. Like but I think it's like you gotta know who you flying out. I guess.
That's what I'm saying.
I guess that's really what it come down to.
I think it just like kind of like depends. Like, you know,
I'm about to start.
I don't know. There's two different men. You got a loud man, and you got men.
Right.
Like,
you got the niggas who make you sign non-disclosure agreements.
He's loud. So maybe it's a good thing she ain't give him none, because he probably would have posted about the shit the way he was.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said you got the men who make you sign NDAs and type stuff like that. You know, then there's dudes.
You got the quiet men, you got the loud men.
You got those who want to embarrass the shit out you. You need to guess you're gonna pick him.
Did he show his face?
No, we didn't see
him.
Because
I was curious.
Maybe he was ugly.
Maybe he was fat.
It was
probably. I feel like he was both.
I feel like he was fat.
Yeah.
I feel like it was.
I gotta go back in the video to check for heavy.
But that's what I'm saying. Like y'all talked this whole time.
She didn't see all of that before she got there.
Yeah.
But how could you not?
Seen him on
just
the video,
face?
like right here.
That's why I asked for the whole body.
That's why you gotta be careful on them Instagram profiles. If they got nothing but
FaceTime me, put the phone up over there and go
take a shower.
Do your normal stuff in the kitchen. Let me see what you got going on.
Let me see. Yeah, you gotta be careful of them profiles that got only headshots. So
yes, you really do have to be careful
because ain't that many damn headshots in the world. So you definitely gotta be careful.
I need FaceTime calls, so I don't do pictures. I want to FaceTime.
You want to see? I know.
I want a fork and a knife in the picture.
It's funny.
It's funny because I've never met somebody online and met them in person and they weren't who they said they were.
Me either.
I feel very blessed. Like the person has literally. I can't even think of one person that wasn't
who they were,
who they said that they were. I also vet pretty hard, but you know, and my stepdad was an ex-police officer, so you know he'd be doing some background checks and stuff.
Makes sense.
But you know, it took my second relationship, which was my husband, who I'm married to now, my second real relationship. I had to learn from my first one to like vet differently, because even though my dad was teaching me stuff, you know, when you're young, you think you know shit.
Of course.
And after going through that bad first relationship, serious relationship, my second one was with my husband now, and when he came up to me, he was like cheesing hard as shit, hey, my name, man. I'm like, and he was like, damn. He was like, it's like that. I said, do you have any kids? He was like, I said, do you have any kids?
Yeah.
Like, I'm too young to be my mom, a stepmama. Like, I'm not doing that. And he was like, no, I don't. I was like, okay, well, do you got kids that you think that might be yours that you're not for sure yet? And he was like, no, girl. He would tell, I did. And then he was like, and I said, okay, well, you know, what's your name? He was like, Mac. I said, no, I need the full. And he gave me his full name. Exactly. And then I said, let me see that driver license. And when he showed me, I looked at that driver license number, you know, took a little quick flick. He's like, what you doing? I'm like, because I need to make sure who you are, who you say you are, because I'm not playing around no more. I'm not.
I don't tell him
I'm not doing that.
I always
like, girl, I went all that. And then after I asked them serious, crazy questions, you know, I asked where you from, what you do, why you here, whatever. Why you want to talk to me? Like, I need to know. And then, you know, then after that, he was like, okay, well, let's back up. Okay.
Like, hold on.
Right. Let's back up. Like, then, you know, I gave him, you know, my name, Shaq, whatever.
And the Jacks for his social too, Shaq. Damn.
No. But guess what? When I went to his house, I seen it. Because when you look up their first and their last name, and you like look it up and you look up their birthday, like their whole family will pop up.
Yeah, for sure.
And women be like, oh, I didn't know such and such was like that. Baby, look, this is what you gotta do. And all his family members, like, they popped up. So when we got serious, I would say like maybe 3 weeks after, when I noticed like he was really feeling me, everything that I was seeing that was public records, like I didn't have to ask him. He mentioned it. Like, he was just telling me the truth. He ain't lying. Took it slow. And then instead of me deciding if he's for me, because I like him, but I jacked up my first relationship and I wanted to make sure I wasn't really missing anything. And I know men there's no perfect woman, there's no perfect man. Right. So I brought him home and I let my dad make the decision. I said, she don't know what I'm doing, but I really like him. You might see some shit I ain't see, daddy. So, and I let him make the decision.
I can't marry somebody my dad doesn't approve of. I think that's why I'm not married now.
And I think that's hard, because I hear a lot of people say, oh, I don't care what my family think, but let's be honest, if you're close to your mama or your daddy, it's gonna matter.
And I tried to tell my ex-fiance that, and like he was just like, oh, it doesn't matter, like our life is our life, and I'm just like, but nobody like you, like
like that's a sign.
Like you, that should have been the sign.
Yeah, that's a sign.
At least not one person don't like you.
Exactly,
like that's
I should have
crazy.
broken with him. I never should have stayed with him. Never should have got engaged to him. Like. But because nobody liked him. Like, my brother always would just ask me, when you gonna get rid of him?
Did they give a reason?
Like, multiple reasons.
But just say, like, you know, when family, like, fuck with somebody you dating, like, they'll be damn neir family. Like, you know, they make it comfortable.
And I want to just have a big mixed family environment. Like, I really want to marry into a big family. and have lots of like big family events,
like family cookouts all the time.
Right, I love like hosting and having events and stuff. So I really want to marry into
it's
that.
It's a good feeling,
and like people get along and love each other and stuff. So that was just tough, and that was probably one of the major reasons. Not the major reason, because I just started to accept and come to terms with myself the reasons why they didn't like him and that they were valid reasons, and just kind of come to terms with that. But that's tough, like. When you care about someone, you love them and all that, you're like, it's just us against.
And it's like the person you really want them to like your mom or dad. And it's like, shit,
I don't like them. They don't
like them. For real. If my dudes pops don't like you, then I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I had to let my daddy
choose. It's tough.
I feel you.
Yeah,
that is tough. So and like he said, like you want to be able to y'all families to mix, and like I really didn't know how important that was till like when our families first met for the first time. Like I was kind of nervous because. My husband's a fucking clown. So I know y'all know that. He be trolling. He plays around a lot. And he know how to get under people's skin. And that's why when people come at him, he don't get mad because he's a joke. He don't care. Mm-hmm. So he plays a lot. And that's what I like about him because he doesn't let what people say get to him. Even though he'll say some slick shit just to get under people's skin. He does that. So when our families first met, I'm like, ooh, shit. Like, I don't know. But it was like our dads clicked, our moms clicked, cousins, like. It felt good, siblings, and I'm like, wow, this is a beautiful feeling. So when you say you want to be able to be in that environment, yes, you do. It feels good. Yeah. When nothing feels forced, and you could just lay back and chill, and everybody just doing their thing.
Yes,
that's a good feeling.
Natural chemistry,
and just be excited about it.
Yeah, yep.
It's really, really hard when it's not. When you're not. Yeah, it definitely makes it
feels forced.
It's like a toll. It's like a weight.
Definitely.
And
you probably like, like don't say nothing. Like, you don't want to be doing that shit.
Nah, I couldn't even try to do that with my family. They gonna say whatever
they gonna say. What they say. That's how my family is.
Have tough skin. I just knew that it wasn't. I knew it was a problem when I started to like lie for him. Like I started to tell them. Like I started to like, put pixie dust on him, making it look like it better than it was. They would like leave me alone about it. And it's just like, I shouldn't have to lie to them that you doing certain things that you're not doing to make you look better when that's shit that you should be doing.
Yeah.
It just it's just tough. Like that's a hard place.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, that really is. Goddamn, y'all, we stay jumping around, but that's good.
It was still part of it, but it worked just a little bit. But it's still there. It's still there.
Yeah.
No, but that's good, and that's very important.
We learned a little bit about you today.
I know. That's good.
A little bit. Yeah, I'm really
such
complex.
Great energy.
Yeah,
no idea.
I really am. I'm a very complex individual. I have really a lot of different sides. So I think that only my family knows.
Okay.
I think my family is probably the only people that really know me the best.
Yeah.
And probably my best friend, Ari. But, when people don't know you, they don't understand. I think.
They don't understand.
And then also I think it's like weird for people to judge people on who they are based on behaviors in certain environments. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you put me in the middle of a ring to fight, like what am I supposed
you gonna beat some ass?
Like, you're mad that I'm beating your ass? Like, no, like
I gotta get out.
Right. Like if you want me to be nice, then let me not be in here and go and have tea.
Right.
We'll be nice. That's where people be nice. Like not when they're fighting. Like so I never understood that. But
people be doing it though.
Yeah,
they do. I hate that too.
They really do.
That.
It's really sad, actually.
It's like, what the hell you think we're supposed to be doing here?
Right.
So
yeah. That and I do think certain environments tend to be for certain things. Like for me, talk spaces and like arguing and stuff like that has always been very feminine to me.
Yeah.
So when it's just like, how am I being masculine? This is what women do.
Yeah,
this is what women do.
This is what we do.
Like
literally what we do.
Every reality shows women like reading each other, going back and forth, and that's a women's thing.
That's what they do.
So how am I being masculine? I'm actually doing what women do. Like with other women. What are you doing? Arguing with me. You know what I mean?
What does that say about you?
Right. So that like always boggled my mind. Like that they would say that about me. I'm like, that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
This is my space.
Yeah.
This is what we do.
Is so funny.
Daytime television has always been women going back and forth. Like, I get it. Men now finally have their spaces. But also if you see in a lot of all male spaces, I can't remember what it is. I watched it earlier today. something Black Love something. I don't know. Sorry if I'm butchering it, but it was all men, and they all talked to each other very nice. You know.
That.
And they wasn't
cussing
each other out, and nobody was getting loud.
No, even when they were like intellectually sparring, it wasn't like
a toxic bad environment.
Let me throw an insult.
Yeah,
it was just like I disagree with you, you disagree with me. I feel like again more of that catty stuff where like people throwing shade. That's feminine to me.
Yeah.
So I just let people do what they want to do, but that's just what I think. I think it's very feminine.
So. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. But it's true. I kind of, if you think of it like that, that is kind of true.
Yeah, majority of the men that are in my space are a few words. And so that's what I'm used to with men. I'm used to men a few words. Like, they say what it is going to be.
And then
that's
it.
what it is.
That's
that's the end of it. Like, my dad would never argue with me. And, like, me and my brothers maybe. But, like, no, I'm just used to those spaces with women. So when people start doing that, that's just naturally how, it is. And then you bring gender into it, and it just becomes weird.
I never thought about it like that.
They be getting mad at us.
Right.
Kayla, right? Shit, we supposed to do this.
Right. We supposed to bicker. That's what we do.
Right. We supposed to talk.
Literally, it's a $1 billion industry. I can't wait to go on Housewives and get into it.
Let me tell you, that's what I told. I told my husband.
Do.
I said, baby, they got trials. We going. You say what you want, but it is what it is. We going.
Okay.
Shaq trying out.
Exactly. I'm definitely like,
I don't care.
Y'all need me to be a friend of the show. I'm gonna be like, I heard that you said this about so and so.
Girl, did you say that?
Tell me for real. What you say for real? Let me tell you.
And don't lie.
Nah, I seen the blog's been talking.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
But no, I'm like that too. I'm like, look, if I got a chance, I'm going. He's like, you would do it? I'm like, yeah, why not? You only live one life.
It's no reason not to.
Your show is not. What you afraid of? People judge your child, but I ain't got time for that.
But a lot of people can't handle that because they don't have like the self-confidence and the self-worth of knowing like who they are. They are very much swayed by what people say about them. And that can go on the negative side, but that can also go on the positive side. Where it's like people feel validated because other people tell them that they're great or that they have a point or that they're this or whatever. And so they feel like they are because it's built on what other people say. It's not built on themselves.
Absolutely.
That's why it's like for me, whether people are praising me or not, that does not change like
who you are.
Yeah,
how
I
know
am,
you
what
are.
I believe, what I stand for. I always stand for what I stand for, not just for people I like.
Yeah, but
that's what I have a problem with.
No, that's true.
That's bullshit.
No, you
like
are right.
It's okay for this person,
but to
have a kid out of wedlock, and since they married now, it's
cool. Okay, right?
But with you, even though you did have a kid out of wedlock, I don't like you, right? So you the problem. Like what?
Yeah, no, people be doing
that. Like, that don't make no sense.
No. Like, so that's
definitely. That definitely.
That's a whole other topic.
That is.
It sure is. We do got a bunch of.
Well, we gotta have her come back.
I know, and I can't wait till we get some handsome men on here.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to get my man on the show, y'all.
That would be lovely.
I want to get my man on the show. He's so intelligent.
I think he is. When I spoke to him, I ain't gonna lie, girl. I didn't know that's how you like the. I ain't trying to throw share or nothing. I'm just saying.
Throw what you want.
I was like,
throw what you want.
When I seen it, he was about to. I was like, oh, that. I said, well, all right. You surprised me with that. Well, I like it though. Y'all can really cute together. I really like it. But don't worry, we're gonna get something going because we do want to. I know like a lot of people want to see men and stuff like that.
They do talk about us getting men on the show a lot.
But so we can't just have any man on here. We can't have little Jimmy.
I know we said we're gonna do a couple
thing,
and then we're gonna do like a.
I do want to get a man of like quality. Like, I don't know. Was that mean to say?
No.
I just want to get a man.
You can't just have anybody on.
I think that you want men that are articulate.
Yeah.
Because there are men of quality that they're not talkers.
And I want them to be handsome, and I just want them to, I want them to be able to give like
somebody single, somebody married,
nice
or
perspective on like stuff. Like I just want to, somebody that knows who they are. Shit, how about that?
Yeah, because then they can stand on whatever they're gonna talk about.
Yeah, absolutely.
So definitely,
we definitely gonna have you back though for sure.
I know she's so much fun.
I definitely will come back.
Look, we go to Miami too. We'll just have to travel.
My hometown.
I know.
We can sit and drink.
We gotta tell our one little producer pack all this shit up. We traveling.
Don't forget that over. Don't forget that over there.
Wait, Delta Comfort. We need our.
We need all this.
We need Delta Comfort seats. Well, I'm already be there, but y'all, they need Delta Comfort seats.
Right.
This is all we need right here.
And drinks on the flight.
That's it, absolutely.
Ain't that the truth? Girl, be showing that.
I love some drinks on a flight. That's why I fly Southwest. They stay sending me free drinks.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
I love it. I love it. I really do.
Yeah. I know I love traveling because you still get that free luggage. That military get that free luggage. We get extra stuff. So
and I get to sit down first.
That's why you get to sit down first.
Get to board first.
Go get out the way.
Move, peasants.
Out the way, baby. Out the way. We don't serve this raggedy country. Out the way.
Look at him passing by.
Yeah. Y'all can definitely go first because y'all better than me. I'm not doing it.
Had me running from some man I ain't never met. Gone out somewhere. Child got me doing all this crazy shit. Shooting gun. Move. I'm coming through. Girl, you can't tell me we did a lot of crazy shit, but whatever.
I want to hear about that because I don't hear too many stories about that. Like women in the military.
We could definitely make that an episode.
What they go through. Like,
I definitely want to make that one episode. I want to make sure we get. I want to get like different race military girls in here because their perspective
from like a branch. From
different branches and stuff.
That's gonna be hard to get. I mean, let's say veterans out here. It's gonna be hard to get.
But I know the Marine Corps, like we could represent that. I think we do well.
Raw.
But the other branches,
definitely the Air Force. I want to know about that.
About the Chair Force.
Yeah, the Air Force.
Chair Force.
Chair Force. What's that?
The Air Force.
It's okay. When we do our episodes, you gotta watch it. Don't spoil it for
Air
her.
Force.
You gotta watch it.
Sorry, we'll teach you about
some
that.
Navy females. I think that would be a good episode.
That would. So we can all talk shit, low-key.
Yeah. But oh my God, y'all, I really enjoyed this.
Yes, we did. This was fun.
This is definitely fun.
We're gonna be in Miami next with her, y'all.
I know, right? We going to see you next.
We gonna have our big hats and
stuff. We
gonna
have a blast. First of all, when they come to Miami. Definitely going to be some great setups. There's some great places that we can film in Miami too. A lot of great places.
See?
Yeah, and there are a lot of people that are ready to talk in Miami. Multiple people that I know that would be open to like sharing their perspective because Miami's a different kind of place.
Oh, yeah.
But it's also multicultural in a different type of way. Okay. So it'd be good to have cultural conversations with like, Haitians and Jamaicans.
Puerto Ricans.
And,
Dominicans.
Cubans, Afro-Latinas, Euro-Latinas, just...
I gotta see. Yeah.
It's everybody's black, but it's a different experience.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
And all those different
gonna have
households.
to put this on the agenda.
Well, the Africans too. Don't forget the Nigerians.
That would be a lot of fun.
No,
don't worry, we still grown, but we in this thing.
We definitely make it happen.
Definitely, things moving a little faster than what I thought first. I ain't gonna lie, but we gonna make it happen. And I will say this, sometimes like, how that one video went viral. We just had to kind of like be careful because with the DMs, and now everybody wants you but everybody that wants you may not always be for you. Mm-hmm. So you just have to be careful. And it's not because people think like, oh, we're too good. No, it's not that. It's just that every space is not for you. So that's something that I'm learning. I'm pretty sure we're learning together as well, that every space isn't for you. Yep. Everybody's not going to ride for you. So you just have to be careful. And, so I'm definitely learning that. So
definitely. We respect everybody's opinions, but what we're not going to do is disrespect each other or anything like that.
Yeah, because a lot of people be wanting us to fight. And I'm like, but we're co-hosts. What the hell?
So, because people love drama. People love drama. They literally feed on drama. And it's actually very toxic.
Yes.
However, I'm not going to say I don't. I love a good telenovela. Right. You know what I'm saying? And BT, what's it called? Zatima? That's like a black telenovela.
That's my show right there.
I haven't seen it.
And you need to watch
drama. Like, go watch scripted drama.
Yeah.
Like, stop trying to look for create real drama, real stuff. Wanting people to have real drama in their life. It's very toxic.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, because I'm let y'all know right now, I'm never gonna fight my sister, y'all.
I'm like,
that's not happening.
I really don't like fighting with other girls. I really don't entertain it. There's been multiple girls that have tried to fight with me, by saying negative things about me or spreading lies, whatever, and what they want to fight with me, but I never respond. So
don't respond.
Spending their days talking about me.
When you just flourishing.
Right, yeah. But when we first started getting talked about, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, whoa. But then after I was like, wait a minute, this is positive. This is great.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna find us.
Yes.
They're gonna look for us.
More visibility.
So now I'm like, whatever. People gonna say what they want. I know who I am. I just be happy that
I'll be chilling.
I'm just happy in who I am. I love it. I'm good. say I don't.
We love all y'all comments. We are not crying over here. Ain't nobody suicidal
make sure y'all
over
support,
here.
You know, give your digital currency.
I know that's right.
A like, a comment, a share.
That's right. And don't forget to follow our beautiful guest. Okay, show her some support. I know y'all loved her.
We're gonna have her name in the.
Oh yeah, we're gonna put everything.
It's gonna be on there, y'all.
Definitely. This was a beautiful episode 8. I really enjoyed it. Do you have any like last words before we close it?
Don't get flued out.
Unless you ain't
have your own money.
Stay dangerous. Okay, protect yourself and do your due diligence.
I heard that. Okay.
That's it.
What'd you say? Unless you're trying to get flued out.
You said don't get flued. Make him fly to you. Tell him to come to your city. Pull up in your city. Come see you.
And make them get their own room.
Yeah.
Shoot, he a man and get their own room.
After dinner, drop them off at their hotel.
Right, you can go home. You go home.
Great scene.
Be upfront, ladies. Don't put yourself in intimate, dangerous situations where these men think they getting something and it's really not like that. Do not put yourself in those situations because it can be very dangerous for you.
Yes, ma'am. It's enough danger going on.
All right. Well, that's it, y'all. Episode 8.
Yeah, 8. Episode 8.
We got so many going now. We keep losing tracks. I'm talking about.
That's right. Thank you.
Bye, y'all.
Mwah.